here. I am just going to post this on Instagram quick. We will try to get some people in here. Let's go ahead and chat when you're in here. Hi, Vanessa. How's it going? So I'm gonna make this kind of quick, you guys. I got a lot of readings to do tonight, and I'm so exhausted. Okay, so I want to do my ritual soon here. I have a couple videos I need to do first. Excuse me, you guys. Yeah, I've seen pictures of it, but unfortunately it's cloudy here right now, so I don't get to see it at this moment, but it doesn't matter. I'm still doing my ritual because it'll still work. So I'm gonna get some candle going, you guys, to bring some joy and good energy into this tonight. Okay, a lot of you have been kind of down. This moon is cray. Okay, then I'm gonna just do this video quick. Then I'm gonna hop off, probably do the ritual very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a video for my new channel, you guys, but I've been kind of limited on time lately. It's been kind of nuts the last few days. So, plus I'm dealing with these shifts along with you. So, it's been slightly mentally insane. All right. Yeah. A lot of you guys got spell work put on you again, so you're going to feel some side effects. So I'm just going to throw that out there. A lot of sacral spell work. So what I discovered, you guys, is that some witches have actually been casting. Okay, and these witches are not working for the good side, needless to say, yeah? So it's affecting your sacrals. And if you guys have been having issues, like feeling like you're peeing pins and needles, literally, or like having pelvic floor weakness, you might be having some of this. Okay, or kidney pain. I've had work sent on me similar to this before. I actually just experienced this a couple of times in the last like year probably, and I have in the past as well. Okay, so what some witches do is they will cast on you out of jealousy or greed, or a lot of it is like sometimes witches feel that you're more powerful than them as well, is what I get a lot of the time, and they'll try to cast on you, and a lot of times it doesn't touch you, okay, unless it can hit a weak point. So what I really got a visual of this morning is some of these witches are casting, and it's getting some of you in the sacral really bad. So that's why some of you might be having issues if you're having like, you feel like you have to go to the bathroom a lot, or you like can't hold your bladder and stuff like that. Like I've felt this several times because I've had so much work cast on me. I probably should be dead. But anyway, you might be having the effects of somebody doing kind of a nasty spell on you. Okay. So I'm just going to throw that out there. And I've cleared some of this spell work out of a couple sacrals, and yeah, it's been there for some of the ladies. It's been nasty. It's been nasty. So you guys sign up for my ritual if you have not already. It's going to be going for 3 days. So if you watch this video later, feel free to sign up then as well, because it does go for 3 days and I can always add you in anytime. Okay. Let's see what is up. What is up? What's going on? Connections and separation. What's going on? Okay, so I feel like this masculine's being a little bit selfish and self-centered right now. If that's the case for some of you, yes, this is the energy that I'm currently receiving, okay? I feel like this masculine and this connection with you is kind of, with the 9 of Cups, he's only thinking about himself right now. And some of you may actually feel like that. You're like, oh, he's being selfish. That's just the feeling that I'm receiving right now with this connection. Does that sound about correct? That's what I'm seeing. Okay, this masculine may be going out drinking. He may be going out having fun with his friends, kind of ignoring this connection right now. Kind of ignoring you. You may feel kind of ignored. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, so this masculine doesn't currently have this connection on his mind as heavily as you would like him to, is what I'm hearing, feminine, okay? For those of you in here, I could be reading your energy. A lot of times, whoever's in my lives is the energy that I read, okay, yeah? So that might be kind of bumming you out a little bit, and he's not. But there is a good side to this. The masculine I feel here is going through some form of rebirth, and there needs to be an expel of codependency and obsession in defining each other's identity through the validation of each other. Okay, so right now what I feel going on is there's self-validation going on with these full moons. I also feel like there's a lot of shadows coming up for the feminine and masculine involved in this connection. Okay, and the shadow is very painful. So there may not be energy to really put a lot of effort or energy into you right now. But what I'm hearing is this is divine protection and divine orchestration. So you take your energy back from the connection and put it into yourself. Okay, and feminine, what I'm really being advised to say for you, viewer, is that you've had a lot of issues. Just a minute here, you guys. So I'm kind of seeing here that you're taking your energy back from the connection. The masses are taking their energy back from the connection. And this is all for reasons so you don't rely on each other's validation for your individual growth, okay? Because that's the wrong way to go. To need to be validated by them. They need to be validated by you. So there's self-validation going on here. By the way, you guys, I keep getting emails that are ridiculous questions, and I'm no longer going to answer emails. When is my reading coming? Why aren't I getting my reading? Okay, I feel like this is spell work being sent out to get people to be just an annoyance, okay? When you book with me, okay, and I'm going to say this for those that watch this video later, when you book with me, you need to read the full description of the booking. You are not reading them, and it's honestly starting to get really irritating. The time scheduled in the slot is not when you will get the reading. And I'm not even going to tell people in the email anymore when the reading is coming back, because I'm going to tell them to go back and please read the full description over again. Okay? I am sick and tired of like repeating myself. Okay, until those time frames have passed, do not even contact me about your booking. I'm not answering those emails anymore. Just checking in about my booking. When is my booking coming? When is my reading coming? I was out of town over the weekend, and I've been busy with my children, okay? And I usually have a maximum wait time on my bookings. And I'm just like, I've gotten like 4 emails today, and I think it's some form of test. This like, when am I receiving my booking? When is it gonna come back? Just checking in. My time slot passed, why didn't I get it? When I have it very much stated on my website that there's a wait time. If I'm behind on the wait time, you will usually get an email from me saying, hey, I'm behind, I'm going to be late, or I'll make an announcement on my platforms, okay? My emergencies are the ones that are 24 hours. However, if I'm out of town and you book one and I can't get it to you immediately or promptly, then I will email you like, this is going to be late, I'm out of town, okay? Or you do a booking for a weekday on a Friday evening or Friday afternoon, and it's a 24 hours on a weekday, you get it on Monday, okay? There's a lot of people here that are just not reading details, and I find that to be very irritating, okay? And then what that's telling me is that society is not reading or pay attention to anything. Okay, I've had people like, I want a refund, you didn't get my reading back, and it's like, no, you just booked this 2 days ago, and I've been out of town. Okay, so I'm actually getting super annoyed by it, because honestly, I have up to 4 to 6 weeks on a majority of my bookings. I have been very prompt with my turnaround, honestly. Okay, so unless emergency, you guys, I have 2 weeks on most of my bookings, 4 to 6 weeks on the other ones. Okay, so that's for anybody who watches this replay, who's sitting there emailing me like, where's my booking? Okay, sometimes booking gets lost on the calendar. It does happen, you guys. Tech issues do occur. Sometimes people book, and for some odd reason, it doesn't fully go onto my calendar, okay? And then I tell them to rebook on my website. When I ask you to do that, just go back and rebook on my website. Then it goes onto my calendar, okay? Do not keep emailing me for updates. Not keep doing that. When I tell you to do that, just go do it. Okay, I'm having people like completely bomb my DMs, completely bomb my emails with what I feel are petty questions. Okay, so I'm going to throw that out there. I'm not the only reader going through this right now. I do not do refunds at all unless I decide to do the refund and it's a mistake on my end. Okay, I don't offer refunds. And I know I've been hearing stories that there's other readers out there that are not returning their readings around. They're not getting answers, yada, yada, yada. You know, I understand that, but I'm not a reader that actually fucks you over intentionally. Okay, but yes, sometimes I get behind on the turnaround for one reason or another, which I do announce that I will let you know. I am communicative like that. However, I'm not going to answer emails that are just petty questions anymore. Okay, when you booked your reading yesterday and you're going to ask me when the reading's coming, I'm not answering those emails anymore. Okay, because I have all the information listed very clear on my website. I'm starting to get very annoyed because it's like a nuisance to receive these emails. My phone's like ding, ding, ding with these emails that are ridiculous. Clearings, 4 to 6 weeks, unless you book an emergency one, okay? Emergency one, right now, I'm trying to get back in schedule after being out of town. If you book an emergency clearing with me today, I mean, I probably can get to it right now, but if somebody books one on Monday, let's say, and I just got back out of town, they're probably not going to get it till Monday or Wednesday. It's a test because what's going on is this full moon is causing people to be very anxious and wanting answers, and they want control, so they'll try to like control me. Okay, so anyways, this is just my advice. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just really irritating to me because I feel like people are just trying to micromanage me in a sense when I have everything very clear on my website, okay, of my turnaround times, of all this stuff. So when you book with me, you need to click here for details on each booking and read everything, please, okay? I can't read the chat. What weather is that? Oh, okay. Sorry, I misunderstood what you said there. So, you know, if you do end up booking with me, you guys, just please like read the descriptions, okay? My payment methods are all there, and I feel like people are just skimming and not actually reading. And sometimes I even have it in the title, up to 4 to 6 weeks. Like, it's just very clear, okay? I understand I'm not the most organized person, which I am working on. I have 4 little kids, you guys. My head's hardly screwed on, okay? I really do. I try, okay? So, anyway, this connection is going through a huge individual growth period to break cycles, to break codependency, to break trying to control each other. Some of you feminine, I'm getting hiccups, and this is exactly what's going on with what I was going to say. Your solar plexuses are overactive right now. And I feel like this has a lot to do with this full moon, okay, kind of getting you guys fired up. And this full moon sent out a very impulsive energy because we also have Mars in retrograde, which is creating like a war-like behavior. So a lot of you have overactive solar plexus. You might even have heartburn or like burning in your stomach or something like that, and you want control of something. So I feel like when people are emailing me, it's because they just want to control something, something like that. You know, there's a lot of wanting to start drama. And if you want to join my Patreon, you guys, please do. I'm going to talk about this on my spiritual forecast that I'm going to do after this. But this energy coming at me today is very exhausting because I can feel a lot of my following just anxious. They're fiery. They want answers. They want control. They're on power trips, yada, yada, yada. And it's coming at me, and it's actually like very draining. And it was making me really hesitant to even want to do my work today. You know what I'm saying? So just like, you know, chill the fuck out, you guys. Okay. This Mars retrograde energy is going to go into January. It's going to be very harsh. Okay. And it's going to bring up, you know, your inner battle within yourself that you're going to be tempted to project onto other people. So there's power trip issues kind of right now, okay, really bad. All right, so for some of you, there's like third-party issues here. I'm hearing secrets in this connection that's going to be revealed, you guys, secrets, and there might be secret third parties for some of you watching. That's just what I'm hearing. Or you may get news of a third party, or this masculine was actually like quite open to other parties, something like that. Just what I intuitively am hearing, okay? This masculine knows in order to come to you that he needs to clean up his life and take more risks, generally speaking, is what I'm picking up as well. So pulling the energy back and working on yourself is really, really important, okay? A lot of anxiety here, about this connection, okay? This is for the feminine and masculine here. And a lot of this, you guys, I feel like still, what I feel like intuitively with this connection, there has been blocks put up between you two. So you learn how to have boundaries in relationships is what I am hearing. Okay, so it's like there's this forceful energy being put in to have boundaries in relationship, so you can't control them, they can't control you, that sort of thing. Okay, does that make sense? So that's what I'm seeing here for this one in separation. Well, I've been getting my readings back faster, which I've been kind of spoiling people with that. So now they're like, I booked 2 days ago and I don't have it yet. Well, I was out of town. Okay, I went to Houston and I was out of town, and I kind of announced it like on my platforms like several times, and people booked on the weekend anyways. And well, when you leave town for a few days and you get back and you got to try to readjust, I mean, you know, and I've been kind of tired, you guys. So this way it is when I leave town, whether it's for a week or a couple days, I have a readjustment when I get back home. So anyway, I do feel like a lot of you watching are getting very bored with this connection, though, because you're getting kind of sick of this masculine being a pansy about this connection. That's what I'm hearing as well. Like there's this pansy energy, like, oh, they don't have the confidence to be with you. They don't have these things, you know, whatever, that sort of thing. Okay, I'm getting that kind of energy as well. I'm also feeling like that the feminine got a bit impatient here, waiting for him as well, and decided to disconnect. I'm hearing that as well. So there may have been multiple things here. How's the moon affecting this connection? The masculine feels the feminine taking their power back, and that is a test for a lot of you watching to take your power back from this connection, because a lot of you are relying on outside validation for your validation, for love. This masculine I'm picking up on is not open to giving right now. Okay, he's not open to giving. So, and a lot of you, like, you're not open to receiving at this current moment. You have not been open to receiving love. There's a lot of power trips in this connection. That's what I'm hearing. So that's coming up to be analyzed with this full moon energy. A lot of shadow work is going to be addressed as well. I'm getting a competitive energy in this connection as well for some of you. It's almost like you're competing. Okay, some of you feminine are putting out a competitive energy. Some of you guys got the playboy. They don't feel good enough for you. Okay, that's kind of what it is. They see you like this, and they're the playboy bunny. Okay. So You guys, there's secrets in this connection, though. These secrets are coming up with this moon, and this masculine is actually really nervous about you finding out about a third party for some of you watching. Okay? So I'm just going to see that very clear. There is another party here that's lingering around this masculine's energy that some of you don't know about. So I have to say it. I have to say it. Okay? Because I feel the nervousness about it. I feel anxiety here for this masculine. I feel like I'm going to panic. Okay? So some of you may be discovering that this masculine is putting on a full-on facade for you. This is what I'm hearing. So take it as it resonates. I mean, that might not be for all of you. This is what I'm seeing. But this full moon, you guys, this full moon's, what I'm hearing, this full moon's going to bring the truth of this connection. Okay? This full moon is like wiping away everything that's blocking the truth. So the truth's going to start prevailing. Some of you are going to get some apologies coming in, okay? Like, I'm sorry, I've been quiet. Then they're going to have excuses. But I feel like some of you are going to be like, no, dude, something's up, something like that. I don't know. I don't know why, but this masculine's getting really anxious and sweating. I don't know why I'm seeing that or feeling that. For some of you, this masculine's been kind of a bit deceptive with you. Like, I don't know. They're lying to you about some third-party situation. That's just what I'm hearing. And it's going to start showing. It's going to start showing, or you're going to feel it. Some of you actually do feel it. But some of you, yes, this masculine's a playboy bunny. He sits on the internet, chats with women as well. I'm really picking up that energy heavily. Okay, I really am. But some of you, this masculine wants to have sex with you as well. I get a visualization of this masculine going within and analyzing things. Feminine, some of you are going to feel very rejected with this moon. Okay, you're going to feel very rejected by this masculine because he just went MIA and he might not even message you or validate you at all. And that's going to really affect you a lot because you are being tested to validate yourself and not worry about if they're going to be with you or not. I'm hearing that as well. I can tell you don't trust me. I want to change that. Just wait up on me. I'm going to take action and planning approach, okay? So I'm going to leave that right there, you guys. All right, so comment below, like the video. Have a good night. Bye-bye.